Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is my lovely little frog mold I got from Temu. I'm really excited to do this one. I've been watching quite a few YouTube videos, and one that I saw with pouring your heart out. It's a channel I watch, a lady from Australia, Julie I think her name is. She did a fantastic frog using Chameleon powders and some UV resin. So that's where I've got my inspiration from, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. These are the two colours I've chosen, a purple and a blue. And this is the UV resin. All my products today are from Temu. So yeah, we'll see how it what it ends up like. I have used this UV resin before, and I made some key rings and they were really sticky for quite a while, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. So it's got two dents in there where its eyes go. I don't have any little eyes to put in there, so we're not going to be doing that today. But let's just start in the head and put a few dots in there. Oh, sorry, off frame there. Just do a few at a time, I think, because it's quite runny, this UV resin, and it'll start to dribble down the sides of the mould if I put too much in. So I'm just doing quite small circles or dots at the moment, and just put that under my UV lamp for about 30 seconds each time. So I'm not going to be doing, a whole lot of dots and then putting it under. I'm going to be in and out like a yo-yo. So if you don't want to keep watching me do that, you can fast forward. I really don't mind. So just repeat that process over and over again until you get as many dots as you like. So I'm going to try and do big dots, small dots, maybe some little squiggly lines. I don't want them to be perfect round circles because frogs don't have perfect round circles on them. Good thing about this UV resin, if you do overdo it, you just secure it under your light, get some tweezers and pull out the pieces, pick off the pieces that you don't want on there and do it again. Nothing is perfect in nature anyway, so I'm sure he's going to look lovely no matter what size and shape his spots are. It's a little bit awkward getting the mould into this light sometimes, but you'll see later. It's quite funny. You'll see later how I get around that. He's coming along there nicely. Just keep checking to see where's a few spots there. He needs some in the legs there. So as you see there, it's got no bottom now. It fell off. So I realised I didn't need to have the bottom on there, and I can just pop it straight over top of the frog. There's the bottom there. It just came off. It doesn't have many lights, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 lights. But it does seem to work, and it was really cheap. Just going to put some in the arms there. So after each time I put a few dots on the frog, I put my lid back on that bottle because it's a very sunny day today, and I'm a bit concerned that the resin might cure on the tip of that bottle. Maybe it won't, I don't know, but I think it's a good idea just to cover it up again in between. So I just put some UV resin on my silicone mat, and I'm just using the end of a paintbrush just to get little tiny dots, and I'm trying to get in there to see where his nostrils were. So I think if I put 2 dots where the nostrils are, they'll come out black and it'll look like nostrils, hopefully. So that's what I was doing there. And just a few around the side as well of his face. And belly and back. So I think I'm just about done there. Then I noticed there's a big blob on his forehead. So I'm just going to pull that off with the tweezers. That came off pretty easily. And yeah, that was just too big. So I'll just redo that piece. And we should be just about done. Okay, so turn it over. You can sort of see where your dots are through the mould. And I just want to add a little bit on his elbow and on his knee. And then I promise, that's it. No more dots. There we are, ready to go. So these are my 2 Chameleon powders. What I thought I'd do is I'll do blue down the centre of his back and in parts of his legs and arms, and then purple everywhere else. So the purple will be on the side of his belly, inside of his legs. So that's my plan. So just get my little artist brush. It's a nice soft little brush. Get these ready, take their lids off. Just centre him so you can see him a bit better. Okay, blue straight down the spine. You don't need much, as you can see. I put a little bit on there and whoa, it goes a long way. So straight down the middle, and I'm just going to feather it out a little bit so it's like an oval shape down his spine. And that's there. And this is about where my camera stopped working for a while, and hey presto, it's already on there. I assure you the purple is on the side. You can't really see it at the moment. You sort of can, but yeah, something happened with my camera and I lost a bit of footage there. So yeah, so I'm just touching up now. I'm just having a really good look to see if there's anywhere that I've missed, because if you miss a spot, it's going to come out black, because we're going to be filling this with black resin. So the black resin really helps the Chameleon powders pop. I'm just trying to shake out any excess and just give them a few little taps, just carefully, so the resin doesn't fall out. And I did take them away and just gave them a bit of a blow. Right, now I'm just going to mix up my resin. I'm going to be using the epoxy doming resin by Norske. Now it doesn't say whether it's for deep pour or layering, so I'm going to be doing half and half. So just in case it's not good for deep, because this frog is quite deep really. So I'm just going to do 60 mils at a time. So I'm going to do 20 of the hardener and 40 of the base. And looking back now, I don't know why I poured it into another cup. I should have just used that silicone cup. I could have just added another 40 to that, but never mind. This resin is quite yellow looking, but it doesn't matter because I'm using black pigment in it. You won't see the yellowing, but I don't think I would risk using this one to do something clear, like you wanted a crystal clear look. And this resin also takes a minimum of 24 hours on just to get it hard enough that you want to add another layer. Really 48 hours to be rock solid. So if you're impatient, like I am, it's very frustrating because you wanna get to the unmolding as quick as you can. That's the best part, I think. So give that a really good stir. Make sure you scrape down your sides really well. I stir it for at least 7 minutes and stuff. It does take quite a while. But once it's mixed really well, it's very thin, which is really good for not having any bubbles. So I just put some black paste in there, pigment paste. The pigment paste I'm not that happy with. It took it such a long time to mix in, and I thought it was all mixed in well, and when I got to the end of the cup, at the bottom of the cup, there was still some there, and it just doesn't dissolve very well. So go ahead anyway, pour this first 60 mils in. And that is quite a bit, but it is only half the mould. It looks like it's nearly full, but it's just the way the angle of the camera is. It will take another 60, believe it or not. So it's 120 mils, this frog. Just have a look here, see if there's any bubbles. Can't see anything. I'm going to put my flame over the top to see if any bubbles come up. And I will cover him and be back for the next level. Here we are, next day, and it's hard, so that's great. So this was the paste I was using. It doesn't have a brand name on it. It's just from Temu. Put a bit in there and stir for ages and ages and ages to get it opaque. It's got to be. You can't see through the stick. And I'll just go ahead and pour the rest in. Try and clean up as I go, but for some reason I always end up with a mess everywhere. Just slowly pour that in. Now I didn't put any chameleon powder in his Tootsie Toes because I want those black. Just fill up those little toes. He looks like he's pulling the finger at me at the moment. I'm looking at that hand on the right hand side. That's not good. We'll just fill you in. That's better. Okay, last foot to go. And pull the rest in the belly, and that is the perfect amount. It is full. Just looking for any bubbles, make sure there's none. Just worried about under here. Is that a big bubble or is that just the light? I hope I don't scratch any powder off doing that. Okay. There's a little bubble there. Just give them a spray with alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol, not vodka. That'll break the surface tension and little bubbles will pop. Cover them up and we'll be back soon. Okay, he's all ready. It's time to unmold. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. I just had a little peek before. Did look pretty good. So hopefully we'll get this mould off without breaking little tootsie toes off. I've seen this done plenty of times on YouTube, so let's take it easy. Get that knee out and then it should be easier after that. Yep. Oh, look. I've watched so many of these YouTube videos on these frogs. There's so many great ideas. I was showing my granddaughter who's 4 yesterday some of the videos and she just loved them. So she's asked me to make her one and I asked her, what colour would you like, sweetie? She wants a little pink one with butterflies, so I will do that today sometime. Okay, let's just oh God. It's harder than I thought. I hope I'm keeping that in camera for you. I'm probably all over the show. I should mark a square on this mat so I know to keep in there so you can see it properly. That's not a bad idea actually, Josh. I'll do that. There's a lady on YouTube I follow. I can't remember her name. Something Toads. Anyway, she just takes them off so fast. She just rips them off and never seems to lose any toes or anything. Here we go. Oh, there. Right. Come on. Rightio. Okie dokie. A few little black marks there. Must be where I scratched it off with the paint brush when I was putting the Chameleon powder on. Let's turn him over. Oh, isn't he just cute? So I got the blue down the centre and on the tips of his knees and the purple on the side. I got 2 little nostrils where I put the UV resin. And so I haven't just done all circles, so I've done little squiggly marks and Yeah, he looks so cool, eh? Little black toes. Oh, I love him. Oh, I'm going to keep him because he's my first frog I've ever done. And I'll have to give him a name too. What do you guys think? You think he's pretty cool? There's a couple of little squiggly lines here. I must scratch the Chameleon powder off where you can see the blacks come through, but that's okay. I'll just say that's his little tiny freckles. Can you see that colour? I hope you can see the colours. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I will get stuck into making a few more of these frogs, I think. This may be my new addiction. It's so exciting when you unmold things, isn't it? It's like Christmas. Well, for me it is anyway. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.